pain is the stress, the anxiety, because fear and anxiety are different. But the pain of living an inauthentic life is, to me, the supreme ancestor of all the other complexes and problems that we have, especially leading down to the fact that ultimately, if you try to live an authentic life, then you mark yourself as an outsider. You basically now have defined yourself as an outsider. As soon as you change that status quo, as soon as you say, well,
instantly,
wait a minute, I think I'm living an inauthentic life here. I don't want to do that anymore. Gee, if you try that, you are automatically have another problem, which is that you're ostracized and you're a threat to all those people who have not chosen this likewise. Now that is where people stand. Most of the people you see, especially if they're fashion freaks, and even if they don't appear to be, if they're addicted to television or all these things, or they don't set boundaries with their friends and so on, you're dealing with a person who then is standing in that exact twilight zone of thinking, but it's safer. I know I really should be myself, but I really crave the company of these others. I would feel kind of lonely. I need to party. I need to be fit in.
I need to
but
fit in.
Every one of those people, as you said, George, knows inside. Just because they don't give themselves enough time to think about it doesn't change our point.
Yeah,
they do know,
That's exactly why the busyness of this society is the quick fix, and so that you don't have time to think.
That's right. And why do you think it is that those people then, when they're in the cluster, why do they condemn openly? Just watch people, just watch gangs, just watch groups of friends, how they'll condemn and immolate and deeply hurt, the person who's the outsider. How would they do that if they weren't thinking about it, or they didn't understand on some level that being an outsider was terribly threatening? Why would they then be the people to bully those who are?
Yeah.
So you better believe that they understand it. They know that they're committing crime to themselves. The crime that you see them committing outside, from bullying to genocide, is perpetuated by this inner cruelty to oneself. Because the more that you follow with the collective, the more that you deny selfhood, the less you live an authentic life. These are all forms of violence to the self. This is what is the core of my work, is to show that people are more violent to themselves than they are to other people. And we yet, as a human race, are very, very unaware of the forms in which we're violent to others. Violent to the self.
Yeah. We're going to take our last break here, and when we come back, I want to get right into this and ask you what a schizogenic society is.
Thank you.
Here is Pink Floyd and 2 Suns in the Sunset. Enjoy.